Well, the SS Sand may have departed, but we are still here. Welcome to episode number 8. And let's go ahead and get started, shall we? We already read that sign, I believe. This one says Diglett's Cave, and that is, of course, what is inside that cave. I remember this place. I spent a long time training up inside there. But we'll head in there in a little bit. For now, I want to check out this route over here and see what trouble we can get ourselves into. Let's go, but don't cheat. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not much of a cheater. Back in the day, I did use the rare candy glitch, whatever you want to call it, the Missingo glitch, to duplicate rare candies at times and Master Balls, but only after I'd already beaten the game a number of times. And that was more just because my friends and I used to make like our own Pokemon leagues, so I'd rare candy up different Pokemon and sort them into boxes based on their trainers and make my friends go through different battles to defeat the league. Oh, this is a gambler, right? I remember him. Win, lose, or draw. That was a game show back from the 80s. They used to have it on reruns. It was a really good show, actually. And he's got a Poliwag. The first Poliwag we've seen. At least I think so. And one Body Slam took it out. Yeah, we're getting to the point now where our Pokemon are a decent bit overleveled. But I'm kind of okay with that, because it's going to make these little trainer battles go by a lot quicker. Acha, didn't go my way. No, it did not. I know you can find like Sandshrew here, and I think Drowsy. I forget what else is here. Probably typical stuff. Sparrows and Pidgeys and Rattatas, maybe. Alright, it's a youngster with 2 Pokemon. Starting with a male Nidoran. Once again, Body Slam is our go-to move. Critical hit. That's why I really wanted to learn Body Slam, because it's such a powerful attack. Especially this early on in the game. And this guy has a Nidorino. Now they're starting to get a bit tougher, but our critical hits are still helping out there. Too much, too young. What does that even mean? Here's a trainer up here. I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. What makes you think that, I wonder? Beginner's luck? And he's got a Sandshrew. Oh, a little Sandshrew. It is really weird. I don't remember Sandshrew looking like that. But I guess it did. The only thing they've changed from the original games was the trading system, because obviously you have to trade via Wi-Fi now. And a couple animations of some moves. Oh, and I think the way that Jinx looks. Because there was some controversy there. And with the moves, there were some of them that apparently the flashes could cause epileptic seizures, so definitely a good thing they changed those. I know there was an episode of the anime, a Porygon-based episode, that never aired outside of Japan because the one time it did air, it sent like 500 or 600 kids to the hospital because it triggered their epilepsy. So since then, the episode has, of course, been banned. The ironic part, though, is that it was Pikachu's Thunderbolt in that episode that led to the issues. And yet, for some odd reason, people blamed Porygon just because he was the star of the episode. And so Porygon and its evolutionary relatives have not featured in an episode of the anime, I think, since. They might have been in some of like the really new ones, or a movie or something. I might have heard that, but for the longest time, Porygon, Porygon 2, and Porygon Z were not in the anime, which is a shame because they're kind of cool Pokemon. Anyone up here? Oh, I see somebody. So even though this route here is pretty much optional, as with a decent number of routes in this region, I would still suggest training here a bit, because you can get some good XP, some more money, and that always helps. And there's a Growlithe here. You know, it might be smart for me to leave some of these trainers standing. That way I can come back and train here once we get other members of our team. Since when we catch them, they'll probably be around this level. But, oh well, too late now, I guess. This way I can at least do it on camera so you guys can see what Pokemon we run into. A Vulpix. And once again, I really like Growlithe and Arcanine. Arcanine's actually one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. But I've always also had a soft spot for Vulpix and Ninetales, and I think, again, that's because I played Blue version first, and you could get a Vulpix and a Ninetales in that version. but you cannot get a Growlithe or Arcanine. I saw this coming. There was a berry tree over here in Gen 2, but obviously it's not there yet. Hey, a Drowsy. Yeah, even the wild battle music here brings back memories. Let's use Body Slam. Drowsy and Hypno are okay Pokemon, but they're not as good as the other psychic types. I'm the best in my class. Are you now? Is he a youngster? He is a youngster. And he's got a Rattata. His class must not be very strong then. Quick attack to get some damage in. Didn't do too much though. And another Rattata. Don't you hate those trainers who have the same Pokemon over and over again? Willing to buy Species Clause. And Eradicate. For some reason he chose to evolve this one and not the others. But not going to question him. Just going to Body Slam it. Another critical hit. I guess it's because our speed is so much faster. I'm not really sure how that mechanic works. It might be the difference in speed that determines crit rate. Darn, I need to make my Pokemon stronger. That's what they all say. There is a hidden item here though, an escape rope. I guess this tree becomes a berry tree later on. I see one more gambler, I think. Yep. Waha, I have never lost. Really? How many battles have you fought? Have you challenged the Viridian Gymlet yet? Because I have a feeling you probably wouldn't do so good there. Well, maybe he's from the Viridian Gym. He seems to have electric Pokemon. Voltorb. Wonder if he's going to have a Magnemite next. He did! Would you look at that? The other electric type. Well, those two, then there's, what, Jolteon, Electabuzz, Zapdos, Pikachu, and Raichu. So I guess there are, what, 6 evolutionary lines? Another guardhouse here. When you catch lots of Pokemon, isn't it hard to think up names? In Lavender Town, there's a man who rates Pokemon nicknames. He'll help you rename them, too. That's right, there's no move deleter or move relearner in this gen, but there is a name rater. What's through here? Nothing. Oh, looking at the binoculars. The only way to get from Cerulean City to Lavender is by way of the Rock Tunnel. We'll head there in a little while. A big Pokemon is sleeping on the road, and we'll head there even in more of a little while. I'm looking for Nidorino. Want to trade one for Nidorina? I neither have a Nidorino or Nidorina, so can't help you there. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 30 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an item finder. So Kent, have you caught 30 kinds of Pokemon? I don't think we have. No, I only have 8 kinds of Pokemon. I do want the item finder though. We'll have to catch some more off screen to get our count up. That's cool how they give you rewards for benchmarks like that. Alright, here we are, but our journey ends here because a sleeping Pokemon blocks the way, and I'm sure you guys know what Pokemon that is. But until we get the Pokeflute, there is no way to wake him up, so we'll just have to backtrack a bit and try a different way. Watch out for live wires! Is this guy... Oh, look, an engineer? I remember there was a trainer class called Engineers. Yep, Engineer wants to fight. And yeah, he has electric Pokemon. That definitely makes sense. Only one Body Slam left. I'll switch to Pal again after this. Another Magnemite. This is good practice, though, for our battle against the electric-type Vermilion Gym. Let's try Scratch. I don't know if Nidoqueen's attack or special attack are higher. I think they're about the same. Apparently her attack is higher. Magneton. Wow, I'm kind of surprised this guy is a Magneton. Very interesting. I'm trying to remember what Lieutenant Surge's Pokemon are, and I feel like his best might also be a Magneton in these games. I know he had a Raichu in yellow. And in the remake, he might have had, like, I don't know, maybe a Magnemite and a Voltorb and a Raichu or something like that. But I feel like in this game, he had a Magnemite, a Voltorb, and a Magneton. Sorry to spoil that, but we'll be facing him pretty shortly anyway. Alright, first let's check out Nidoqueen's stats. Yeah, its attack is definitely better than its special. So its special is not bad. It can use special attacks. But it is better with physical attacks, which is okay, because it is a ground type and poison type Pokemon. So that makes sense. There are a lot of trainers here. Must be another engineer. He's laying down some cables. Although really, the engineer would design where the cables go. They'd have, like, workers who actually put up the cables. Alright, let's use Mega Punch. This guy only has one Magnemite. Seems to be the weaker of the two engineers. And Water Gun should finish off this Magnemite. It did, and a critical hit to boot. Good job, pal. That was electric! I see what you did there. Alright, we've already been down that way, I'm pretty sure. I think we faced this guy too. Yep. Alright guys, that is it for Route... I want to say 11? It doesn't tell you what routes you're on. Unless you check the town map. Where is our town map? Town map. Route 11, I was right. It's funny the things you remember. I wonder if we should catch like a Oddish or something. I don't know if you can catch Oddish there. You can probably catch them north of the city. But I don't know what other Pokemon could learn Cut. What a surprise! Diglett stung this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City. That's why they call it Diglett Cave. I spent a lot of time here training and catching a couple Diglets too. Definitely remember this place. I always thought it was cool too how this whole cavern is just Diglets. And if you're really lucky, I'm pretty sure you can find a Dugtrio even in this generation. Although I think I caught a Diglett and then trained him up. Diglets, unfortunately, they're fast, but their stats are not that great. Especially their defensive stats. So catching one might actually be a little difficult. In fact, let's go ahead and bring out Veery. Because I think they resist her Poison Sting. Alright, well, we'll catch one on the way back. I went to Rock Tunnel, but it's dark and scary. If my Pokemon's Flash could light it up... Oh, you know what? Something just occurred to me. So we are now on the other side of this area here, but we don't yet have Cut. Well, we do, but we... Oh, wait, we don't have a Pokemon that can use it. So we have the badge for Cut, we have the HM for Cut, all we need now is a Pokemon to use Cut. And then we could backtrack back to Pewter City. And we can also go south down here. But unfortunately, we don't have that yet. A fainted Pokemon can't fight, but it can still use moves like Cut. Thank you, random dude. I'm looking for Abra. Want to trade one for Mr. Mime? I don't have an Abra, sorry. And I think that's the only way to get Mr. Mime in this gen. Well... Unfortunately, guys, I think we are going to need to find a Pokemon that can use Cut before we can continue on our travels. Didn't think about that. Now, I know in later gens Diglett can learn Cut, but I'm not sure if it can in this one. We'll catch one though, and we'll find out. At the very least, it'll give us another Pokedex entry. Let's see if Scratch is enough to defeat this Diglett. Probably. Yep. Our Pokemon are just too powerful for their own good. We'll have to use Poison Sting next time. Hopefully these Diglets can survive a Poison Sting. Alright, this one's level 17, a little higher. Come on, Diglett, hold on. Alright, it did, good. Let's use one more. I'm gonna hope it doesn't actually poison them. Critical hit. Or that. Alright. Take 3. And level 19, even better. So I wonder, would he survive a Scratch attack? Tempting, let's try it. Just because with Poison Sting I have to use 2 Poison Stings, I'm really worried one of them's going to crit. Well, that answers that. And now we're level 32, so we'll be doing even more damage to these Diglets. These poor Diglett. We're like massacring all the Diglett in this cave. Alright, Diglett. Only level 16. 1 Poison Sting should do the trick. Let's hope it does not become a critical hit. Alright. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try one more. I want him to be like really low so we can make this an easy catch. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. And I'm going to save that Great Ball. So I think we can probably catch this guy in a regular Pokeball. And we got it! Alright guys, Diglett has been added to our Pokedex. The mole Pokemon lives about 1 yard underground where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. Its height is only 8 inches. Okay, I thought I said 0.8 inches. 8 inches makes a little more sense. Weight 2 pounds. Oh, a tiny Diglett. Alright, let's see if Diglett can learn Cut. I'm thinking no, but I hope I'm wrong. That might be one of the changes they made to like yellow. Yep, cannot learn it here. Maybe it can in Pokemon Yellow though. Not sure about that. And another Diglett. Of course, we barely found any Digletts on the way here, now that we're trying to find Digletts. Or now that we're not trying to find Digletts. Of course, we're finding tons of them. We also need to go back to Cerulean City and go to the bike shop. Oh, come on. So many Digletts here. Alright, well, because I'm going to be backtracking for a bit, I think I might do the next couple steps off camera. So I'm going to head up to Cerulean City, hopefully catch an Oddish on the way there. That way we can teach it Cut. And I'm also going to stop by the bike store and turn in our bike voucher for a bicycle. So I will see you guys when I'm done all of that. Alright guys, so I did wow, level 29 Dugtrio. So I did go ahead and catch an Oddish, I taught it Cut, and I grabbed a bicycle. And I was going to head back through Diglett's Tunnel and resume the recording there, but even though I had the Repel going, I ran to a Pokemon. So, I don't know, maybe we should try to catch Dugtrio. Let's try a Bite. Oh, Dugtrio used Dig. We don't have any flying types yet. They would be immune to Dig. Level 29, I did not remember that they could be caught that high. Let's actually try a Water Gun. I don't know if it'll defeat it. Another Dig. And if it does, we'll get lots of XP at least, but if not, we can try to catch it. Although Dig is super effective against Nidoqueen, so this could be bad. Alright, let's give it a shot and see what happens. And I'm going to go right ahead and use that Great Ball we found, because might as well. We can always buy more later on in the game. I feel like this Dugtrio is going to have a higher cat trait. A lower cat trait, rather. Alright, we got Dugtrio. It's awesome. Also the mole Pokemon, but a little bit taller. A team of Diglett triplets. It triggers huge earthquakes by burrowing 60 miles underground. No nickname to Dugtrio. Alright, well hopefully the Repel should work the rest of the way. I was really surprised when I encountered a Pokemon after having used Repel. But yeah, if you don't want to bother training up a Diglett, although it's more fun that way, you can always just catch a Dugtrio in the wild. And as you can see, we now have a bike. Yay. Repel's effect wore off, that's fine. And you can't use Cut from the open world. You have to actually go to your menu and then select it, unfortunately. But we can now get to these items down here, which we couldn't get to before. Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through Rock Tunnel. Speaking of Flash, hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 10 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an HM05. So Kent, have you? Yes, I have. You've caught 11 kinds, thanks to that Dugtrio. Congratulations, here you go. Alright guys, we have HM05. Flashlights even the darkest dungeons. And you may have heard some characters talking about Rock Tunnel. Rock Tunnel is actually a very dark cave. And we are going to need Flash to get through that cave. Well, we don't need Flash, but it definitely helps. Another Moonstone. That's good to have. We have plenty of Pokemon that can still evolve using that Moonstone. And that might be it. But just so you can see where we're at, in case it's not obvious, we've cut through here. And we're back in Viridian City. In fact, while we're here, let's go down and talk to this guy. You can either use Cut to get to him, or you can use Surf. We don't have Surf yet. So Cut will have to do. I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this dream about a drowsy eating my dream. What's this? Where did this TM come from? This is spooky. Here, you can have this TM. Oh, you have too much stuff already. Our items are full. Yeah, unfortunately, you can only carry 20 items in this game, so let's go dump some stuff in the PC. Make room for the Dream Eater TM. Even though we probably won't use it, but good to have. Alright, what can we get rid of? Let's get rid of... See, we probably need most of these things. We can sell the Nugget. SS ticket we don't need. The SSN is gone. TM08. Not going to use that for a while yet. We can store that. Can probably store the Max Potion. How about TM44? Can definitely store the Rare Candy. And we've already used HM01. So we can store that. I want my bicycle. I don't want the HP up. And I don't want the Moonstones. That should clear up our inventory, what, 5 or 6 slots? Good enough for now. And in fact, we might be able to teach Pokemon Flash right away. Not sure if maybe Clefairy can learn Flash. Worth a shot. And good, Clefairy can learn Flash. Clefairy has now learned Flash, yay! One thing I should mention though, in these games, be very careful which Pokemon you teach HM moves to, because there is no move deleter. So once you teach them an HM move, they have it for the rest of the game. There is no way to get rid of that HM move. Unless maybe you hack the game, but that is no easy feat. So, yeah. Be very careful what Pokemon you teach HM moves to. Fly and Surf are pretty good, Strength is okay, but Flash and Cut, you're not going to want them on your actual like fighting Pokemon at the end game because they're just not that useful. But alright, let's hop on our bicycle again. And now that we have our HM for Flash, which is what we wanted here, we can go ahead and head back to Vermilion and challenge the gym, I guess. Let's see, I'm trying to go through my little mental checklist here. I think we've done everything we have to do in this area, in this first zone of the game, besides actually defeating Lieutenant Surge, so that we can use Flash to get through Rock Tunnel. Because you need Cut to get to Rock Tunnel, and you need Flash to get through it. And that means you have to defeat both Misty to use Cut, Lieutenant Surge to use Flash. You have to do the SSN to get the HM for Cut, which means you have to talk to Bill to get the ticket for the SSN, and you have to capture 10 Pokemon and talk to that aid guy to get Flash. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, since this one has gone on long enough, I think. When we come back, we will face Lieutenant Surge, and then head on to Rock Tunnel and the second major section of the game.